All right, hi everybody. I thought this morning warranted a quick update on the penny stocks video. As you guys can see, my account is up today very nicely. We're at $40,943. And those penny stocks, we talked about a couple of them doing very well. I wanted to show you guys a little bit about what happened so far this morning with my trades. So let's go straight to that. I'm going to go to my positions here so you can just see kind of what most all my positions are doing this morning. There's that OCGN. You can see it is up a ton this morning. It's up 202%, which is huge. I just bought into some of these others this morning, and those ones are the OGI, I just bought this morning. This clean energy fuel, or CLNE, I just bought this morning. And those are doing very well also. So I'll show you guys kind of how that looked a little bit. So again, that you can have some idea and potentially some comfort in if you use a similar strategy. Let's start by looking at OCGN again this morning. So as you guys saw yesterday, I had 100 shares of this. It really shot up, and when it went up to around where my current positions are, as you can see down there, I have 30 positions currently at $12.36. It had shot up to that peak there, which is around $14. At that point, I set a stop loss to lock in my profits. My stop loss did trigger. I decided to buy back in on this position at 30 shares. And, again, I just set a conservative stop loss so that if it did decide to continue to plummet down or drop back down, I should be protected there. And you can see that it's continued to climb. OCGN has just had an amazing past couple of trading days. So I plan to continue to hold this. I'm going to move that stop loss up. So if I needed to, I'm going to keep moving this up. Right now, I'm going to let it play a little bit more. But that's kind of what you can do in these types of scenarios. If it goes past that 1764, if it breaks that resistance, I will probably move my stop loss up again to whatever its kind of newer support would be at that point. Let's go and look at OGI, which I just bought this morning. As you can see here, I bought in right at the beginning of the morning. I bought 150 positions at $2.50. It's had also a very nice climb up. Originally my stop loss was set, just probably just a few, really few cents or so, 10 cents or so, probably below that. So I would have only lost, say, $5 or so. And instead, of course, of it going down and triggering out my stop loss, it just started to climb this morning, and it is also doing very well. Let's look at the other one I just bought this morning, which is CLNE. Not doing quite as amazing as the other two, but definitely also still very good, up 34.52%, which is huge. These are big gains for a day. Anything, even above 5%, depending on the stock, can be a very nice gain for the day. So similarly here, I haven't actually moved my stop loss up yet on this one. It's still sitting just below where my purchase price was. I bought just 20 shares of this. It's been up the last couple of days. So when we see these huge gains, it's, common that oftentimes the next day it has a drop back down, or a correction, so to speak. So you never know what's going to happen with these. It's just been, again, kind of a really nice day in the market. My whole portfolio really is doing well. In fact, let's see. I think in this case, since we're here looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and maybe move this stop loss up a little bit. And oftentimes we'll let you move past your position. You have to kind of write that in there. So let's just see if we do this. It looks like we have a little support right in that area there at 1670. So if I wanted to, I can go ahead, let's click on that. You'll click on the little pen and paper aspect there. I think we just said that was 1670. Place order. Yes. All right, so we just moved that stop loss up. So now again, we're just going to lock in some profit there should that decide to come back down. I'm going to kind of watch this throughout the day. We'll see. I may even bring that back down a little bit, just give this room to play in case I want to make sure that I'm holding this into after hours or into tomorrow, for example. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick recap on yesterday's video just because it was such a huge morning. And so you guys can kind of see what some of that looks like with movement, locking in your profits, buying back in potentially, how that stuff can look for you. So looks like we just broke 41,000. So a great day today. As I've said before, however, we could see a lot of correction tomorrow. We could be back down, certainly closer to around 40 or even, that 39 area. However, I have moved a lot of stop losses this morning to lock in profit. So that's just the beautiful thing of these tools that you guys have at your disposal. When the market's moving up, you can move your stop losses up with that and lock in your profits. It's really a nice tool to have, and it can really help you be a better trader and prevent you from having losses and just continuous gains. There are those times, again, looking at OCGN, of course, if I look back and hindsight's 2020, if I could have said, yeah, I shouldn't have sold those 100 shares when I did, I'd be making a lot more currently. But again, those are some chances you have to take sometimes, and more often than not, you're probably going to be happy that you locked in your profits. So it looks like this is actually moving up again. It broke past that last resistance, so I think this is going to probably shoot up at least even another $1 or so. So I'm going to keep watching this one and really hope it continues to the moon. But hopefully again, you guys found this video helpful and you guys are doing well in the market. Again, if you need to get an account set up, I will once again add a link to Webull, which is what I'm using here, in the description below. Also, if you guys have any penny stocks or anything like that you've been watching or really like, please add that in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.